Okay, so today I kind of went a little bit, um, I kind of didn't try hard enough in that one video when I gave a review on my current job, just because I didn't want to risk having my job see the video and I end up getting in trouble. But now, I'm not doing this video trying to get into trouble. I'm doing this video as a kind of asking my job to change something dealing with the place, because if they don't change anything about this job, I have a funny feeling they won't be open much longer. Like, if nothing changes at the place I work at, this place will be shut down. And I highly am likely sure that this place will be shut down if they don't do nothing about it. So, right now, I could be name dropping some people. I could be name dropping the actual company that I work for. I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll see what happens during this video. But right now, it's time to spill the beans about my job. Okay. So, let me just get comfortable real quick. Okay. So, the place that I work at this very moment, as you guys may know from my recent video I've made about this place, it's not really the best place to be working at. People are rude at this job. People just don't give a fuck about you at this place that I work at. So recently, we got accused of, by another coworker might I add, of pretty much like, this person I work with went to the boss saying that she can never clock out on break because she's always busy doing odd jobs, and that she can never clock out on break because she has to do all jobs, and that she has to end up doing her job also before she can clock out. When really, that's a complete lie. Okay, so here's the truth of why this coworker can't clock out on time for break. It's not because she ends up having to do odd jobs. Okay? The reason she doesn't clock out on break is because she takes the most dumbest smoke breaks in the world. She doesn't give a fuck about her job. What else? She pretty much just waits until the last minute to do her job that she needs to do. Like, so at this job that I work at, you have to like mark down cards and roll silverwares. And this coworker just waits till the last minute to mark down cards and silverwares. And she just pretty much works on stuff for lunch. When, if you just did the cards and silverwares and waited a little, like during the time that I'm doing dishes, and waited a little bit to start doing the lunch stuff, you wouldn't be behind. I mean, she probably would be behind still, actually, because she's still pretty fucking slow at what she does. But yeah, no, like, I find it funny how she told the boss that she can never clock out in time for her lunch break because she ends up having to do our job. When really, that's the most biggest lie that I've heard in my life. Wait, what? Dumbass. I'll take all your shit. Okay. Thank you for that. Alright. But I just kind of find it funny that she kind of lied to the boss's face when that's not how it goes down in the kitchen. But yeah, that's one thing I just wanted to expose about this job. Again, I think I talked about it in the last video, but you get blamed for no apparent reason when it's that coworker's fault that they're probably behind on everything. Like, I just don't get what's the point of lying to the boss if... Okay, what the fuck? I just don't fucking get it. But... hold up, let me just get wood again. And we're gonna move to a different subject doing it with my job. Now next, dealing with this job that I work at, we are having a bed bug infestation, okay? And when I say this, when I talk about this, you would think that the CNAs at this place is the most laziest motherfuckers you have ever met, okay? So, you know how, and generally everywhere, if you have a bed bug infestation, you're supposed to move people from their rooms to a different room so you can just clean that area, right? But see, here's the thing, nobody does that. Like, we've been having a bed bug infestation in this nursing home for shit, probably a year almost, I think. It could be a year. I'm not 100% sure, but Hans, it could be a fucking year. But I just find it funny how half the people in this nursing home that works there are the most laziest people you have ever met. Like, there's laundry people who does the laundry, and literally the whole time they're doing laundry, and if you like walk by the laundry room there, all you see the laundry person doing while folding up clothes is literally itching themselves. There is literally somebody at this place I work at who does laundry who looks like they itch their skin so much all they're gonna be is his flesh. Like, I am generally scared every single day to go into work just because of literally everybody could have bed bugs there. Like, you don't know which resident started the whole bed bug outbreak, so you could be like serving food to that resident and... was this door already open? Wait a minute. That wasn't there before. Hold up. But no, like, we've been having a bed bug problem here for a pretty long time. And nobody at this place really does a damn thing about it. Oh fuck. I'm dead. Yep, cool. But we've been having these bed bug issues at my work for God knows how long. And the management is literally trying their best to hide it, it seems like. Like, nobody talks about it. Nobody does anything to stop it. So you're literally just coming to work with the utter fear of getting bed bugs. Like, picture how I might feel right now. Somebody who has a girlfriend, and I sleep by her every single night, and I go into work where anybody could have bed bugs, and it could end up on me. I don't know about anybody else, but that right there kind of makes you wonder why this place isn't shut down. Like, I feel like the management is trying to hide a lot from the workers. Like, we had State there recently, and I think I talked about this in my last video. We had State there recently, and we have, at the time at least, we had cockroaches. And somehow, even with cockroaches, where the cockroaches could just get into the food and fuck up the food pretty much, State didn't shut the place down or anything. And they saw a cockroach too, and they did nothing about it. They literally did nothing about it. It's just like, they were literally had cockroach traps everywhere. They even seen cockroaches, and they didn't even shut the place down because of that. And you guys want to know why? So there's this booklet that we have at the work that I work at, of course, and if you see a cockroach, you're supposed to write it down in the book so that when State comes, they can just look inside the book and see if people are keeping it updated, alright? Well, by the time State came, we saw at least 10 cockroaches. And when State looked inside the book to see if anybody saw a cockroach or if anybody tried to even get rid of the cockroaches, you wanna know how many people wrote inside that book saying that we had cockroaches or anything? 0. Literally, nobody wrote inside the book when they saw a cockroach. That's kind of a needed thing to write in if you see a cockroach. Is just write in the fucking book that you seen a fucking cockroach. Like, it's not really that hard. All you gotta do is just write in a binder and be all like, cockroach. Right, no, like seen cockroach, and then the date that you seen it. It's not that hard. Unless you're trying to hide something from State and make sure that they don't shut the place down. Which, I don't fucking know how this place is even shut down. It makes no fucking sense, honestly. I don't. Like, State didn't shut the place down, even though the co-workers are rude to the residents. The residents were talking shit about the co-workers to State, and State saw the cockroaches and knows about the bed bugs, and they didn't shut the place down. It just kind of makes you wonder what's really going on behind the scenes. Like, it really makes you think what's going on. Trying to think of something else to talk about that I haven't said in the last video. Oh yeah. So recently this happened. So we have a resident who's supposed to be in the unit because he's got dementia, and his son still brings him out into the dining room when he's supposed to be in the dementia unit, and he just lets him eat out there. Okay, but I don't really care. I mean, if you want your son to eat out in the dining room when he's not supposed to, he's supposed to be eating in the unit, then hey, that's okay with me. I'm not his father. I'm not his son. I don't care. I just want to get my job done and go home. But last night he got into an argument with another coworker of mine, and he pretty much just said to her to stay out of his business, that he knows what he's doing. You have no idea what the fuck you're doing for your son. I'm not gonna lie. This is the same person too that I cussed out like a month after I started working here. And nobody likes him. And he treats his son like actual shit pretty much. Like, there's been times where this resident has still been eating, isn't even done eating yet, and his son just comes to the dining room and is just like, okay, Dad, let's go. Let's go. It's time to go home. It's time to go back to the unit. It's time to go back to your room. Like, no. No, bitch. He's still fucking eating. Let him fucking eat. Wait, he's gonna let your fucking son starve while he's going to bed? No. That's not the shit that we about here at good old nursing home. Like, I swear, I feel like this resident's son just wants to believe to himself that his dad doesn't have dementia, even though it's very apparent that he has dementia. Like, if you have dementia, you belong in the dementia unit. Don't be bringing your dad out to the actual dining room when he's supposed to be in a unit, okay? Like, he's in the dementia unit because he needs help to eat. But yet he still brings him out into the dining room for him to eat when he can't eat on his own pretty much. And his son doesn't even help him with eating. And when he gets all pissy that his dad won't eat, he just pretty much yells at his son and makes him go back to the unit when he hasn't even eaten a single bite. Mario One thinks that that's kind of cool in a way. Like, not that smart in a way. I don't know if that's just me, but it seems a little bit cool. Seems a little bit fishy, you know? Honestly, I never liked this resident's son. He pissed me off to the core. He always likes to get into the coworker's face for no apparent reason. Like, he acts like he should be in the nursing home himself. I'm generally telling the truth. Like, his temper that he has towards half the coworkers here is pretty much the same as a dementia person would have to a coworker or anybody. Like, he actually acts like he should belong in that nursing home. I'm not gonna lie, okay? I just don't get this place sometimes. I don't know how my job has been shut down. I don't know how it has been inspected more than once a year. Like, we have residents who tries to complain to state to shut the place down every single day, okay? But yet, state hasn't done anything about it. And some of the residents, like a resident last night was just all like, oh, I'm going to try and get everybody in this kitchen fired because, like, I didn't get my alternate. Which, I can see why. I mean, she didn't get any food whatsoever and the cook didn't even bother to make her food. But I don't think she's really thinking clearly. Cause, if you fire the whole kitchen, how is anybody gonna get their food? Cause, let's face it, none of the CNAs were trained how to cook. None of the CNAs were trained how to do dishes. None of the CNAs been trained to do the drink aids job. So, what makes you think getting everybody in the kitchen fired would be the best idea? I don't get half the residents' viewpoints on things. I really don't. Is that a llama? That was a llama in a tree. Okay then. I lost half my health. But it's fine. Okay. It's fine. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna say this again. I'm not making this video because I want them to shut this place down. Because I really don't, because that's pretty much people's jobs that's on the line. I'm not saying that I want them to shut this place down. Alright. What I'm trying to say is, if they don't do something about this place, if they don't do something dealing with the residents and the co-workers that works there, like, they need to start either firing co-workers and hire better ones, or they need to find a way to just make things better. Because if they don't, they're just gonna keep losing co-workers. And I'm not gonna lie, I will be quitting soon because I pretty much have to because I'm moving. But I still don't want this place to end up failing. I want this place to do good. I want this place to get better. But that's not gonna happen if they keep hiring lazy people who doesn't want to do their job. This place isn't gonna get anywhere if they don't do anything about the bed bugs or roaches. This place isn't gonna get anywhere if they don't, like, calm the drama down in the dining room. This place isn't gonna get anywhere if people keeps blaming other people like fucking children. Like, the way that my job is going right now, every single person is gonna end up quitting. And every single person is gonna end up still not caring about this place. Like, I don't know. I don't even know why I'm even trying, because there's no way that anything at this shitty place is gonna ever change. I mean, let's face it. People call it stress view for a reason. So I don't think nothing's gonna be changing. But hey, one can only hope, am I right? But either way, I'm pretty much gonna be forced to quit soon anyway, because I'm moving. So I don't give a damn what happens at this place, because I know that come next month or 2 months, I won't be working here anymore. So I don't care what happens anymore. I just hope that it gets better. I hope that they do something about these bed bugs, because it's literally fucking disgusting to work at this place. It's literally fucking triggering also when you see other coworkers not even giving a damn about the residents. When you see other nursing homes in Iowa and they're like the most nicest people to the residents. Which coincidentally, the residents are also nice to the coworkers. If you're nice to the residents, it's gonna show, and the residents will be nice to you. If you be complete dumbasses and just be shitty to the residents like half the coworkers at my place are, the residents gonna be jackasses towards you. Like, some of these coworkers are always complaining, like, oh, why are these fucking residents so mean? Or, why are these residents so fucking cunty? Like, the residents are mean and assholes because of you. You're the reason why this place is a shithole. You're the reason why most of these residents are the most fucking dumbass people in the world. You're the reason why most of these residents are mean to anybody. Like, if you're nice to the residents, then I'm sure the residents will be nice to you. But I'm done. I'm done talking about this shithole because I don't want to get into trouble, and I still do need a job until I move. So I hope things changes at this place, but if not, I'm moving soon anyway, and be forced to quit anyway. So I don't really care what happens, but for future co-workers who ends up working at this place after I leave, I just hope things changes for them. But I highly doubt it. So yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and till my next video, I'll see you guys in the next one.